just did it again on Discord.
It's working. It's going. It's taking a moment. It says you're live. There we go.
There we are.
Yep.
All right.
Now we are live. Fully and completely.
Are we sure?
I think so.
Is anybody here?
Nobody. Oh, 4?
Good morning.
4? We got Shane. We got Ness. We got Christopher. Hello. Hello.
All right. Hey guys, what's up? Happy Saturday. Live streaming today. We are running the webcam.
Yeah, we're doing Streamlabs again today.
Instead of the phone. We're trying it again.
Paul is on. Lulu's here.
So bear with us. We may have some technical difficulties today. We'll see.
No, I think it's going good, man.
Cooking with me made simple. Happy Saturday. Happy Saturday to you too.
Yes.
Thank you.
Hello, SK. Hello, Paul. Hello, Bonnie.
Paul said nobody's here.
Oh, nobody's
That's
here.
sad.
Darn. We've got James from England. We've got Deborah.
Hello, hello.
Deborah says, good morning. I hope your family had a good Thanksgiving. We did. It was very,
Yes,
very nice.
Thank you very much.
Kenny the Grilling Maniac made it.
So I've got my comments here on my phone this time versus the phone being over there. So if I'm looking down a lot, it's because I'm reading your comments.
Same.
Hello from Midlands. Hello, Mark.
Paul says, John, I'm very proud of you. Jess, not so much. Lulu said, I got a little happy when I got here quickly.
Yes.
She says, looking good.
Thank you, thank you.
Christopher says, Big John and Jess, I hope you had a great Thanksgiving.
Yep, it was great.
Catherine says, hi guys, I don't get to see you guys live often.
Well,
Cooking says, where's the kids?
they are at Grandma and Grandpa's. They actually stayed up there after Thanksgiving. So we came home with my parents minus the children. So
Yep.
we will get them back tomorrow. One word, tofurkey.
That's funny. The tofurkey was not as bad as I was expecting.
I was expecting a lot worse, for sure.
I'm not going to eat the rest of it,
Right.
but it wasn't that bad.
We had Thanksgiving at her parents' on Thursday. In our vlog yesterday, we showed a little bit of it, along with the tofurkey taste test. So we didn't get too much, too many people and we didn't get in their faces with the camera, but...
Yeah, my side of the family is not so interested in being on YouTube.
Yeah, so it was a little bit low-key.
I even tried to get my cousins who are like college age and lower, and
Yeah.
they were like, nope.
Yeah, there wasn't no part of it, so we respected that. We got a little bit of the family situation and the table and kind of low-key stuff, but...
Let's see, Matt is here. He said he had to watch an advert.
I did too.
before
I
starting.
did too.
Yep.
On my own phone, I watched it too.
Karen says, big hello from Portsmouth, England. Good to catch you live again.
Good to see you too. Hello, my
Paul
YouTube
said-
fam. Hello, Barbara.
Paul said, how's your back, John?
I see the ... there. It is what it is still. I had this whole week off. It doesn't really help me by being off. It still hurts. So, it is what it is still. They're going Wednesday for another shot though. So hopefully that'll give me another boost of pain-free.
Let's see. Anne says, good morning, everyone. I'm off to visit my friend Christy. Have a great day.
Yep.
Thanks for checking in with us.
Yep. Have a good day too.
Katie says, hey, guys. Not cousin Katie, a
Yep.
different Katie.
Yep. Hello, Katie.
Evelyn says, glad to see you guys. I missed your last live, but I watched it later. Good day. Tofurkey looked interesting.
Yeah, it's a good word for it.
Interesting is a good word.
Let's see, Terry says, I just watched a video from 2 years ago. You were eating squid ink noodles and egg rolls from Dollar Tree. Yes. We used to do a lot of taste testing videos from the Dollar Tree.
Always some weird stuff.
Yeah, one of my favorite channels when we first started, that's what he does. And so I started to do that too. We got quite a few videos based on the Dollar Tree and then cheap, low-end quality foods,
Johan is here.
Hello,
and
Johan.
Rosalind. And Barry says, happy St. Andrew's Day.
Catherine says, glad you got the tofurkey out of your system.
Yeah, I thought it was weird that he said he wanted to try it, or he'd always wanted to try it.
Yeah, I've always been curious what a tofurkey was. Now we know.
Lulu just dropped a chip into her Dr. Pepper and it's
Ooh,
fizzing.
Nice.
Yeah, salty Dr. Pepper,
Yeah.
probably not that great.
Jess, you dressing like Jamie now, camouflage.
I know, sorry.
Jacket matches the curtains. Or
Oh, it does. That's weird.
Or are you wearing the curtains?
I'm not wearing the curtains. It's a little chilly here today, so I have my sweatshirt on.
Barbara said, I have been so curious about the tofurkey. That was fun.
It was fun, and I actually really liked the stuffing inside of it. I've never had a rice-based stuffing.
Yeah, it was pretty good. Sandy says those Christmas donuts looks good. The one I send you all on Instagram. I hope to see it on your next video. Yeah, Sandy sent us a picture of the new Krispy Kreme Christmas donuts. I'm sure we'll get them in at some point.
Yeah,
Maybe
the kids enjoy getting them because they're fun and like cutesy.
Yeah, maybe a quick little, maybe even an Instagram video. We'll see how the scheduling works out the next few weeks. But yes, thank you for sending that. Appreciate it. Find a shirt-shaped hole in the curtains. So, yeah, we are here. Kids are at Grandma and Grandpa's. We'll get them back tomorrow. It is cold. It is rainy outside today.
Very drizzly.
It has been very cold.
Let's see. I'm pretty sure we've got all our Christmas shopping done.
Yeah, we did a lot of Christmas shopping the past couple days, so we're good with that. Mm-hmm. Paul says, how can you beat chili with the big cuddle hunk beside you? Lewis says, it was a crispy chip, now it's a Dr. Pepper flavored crispy chip.
Ew.
So glad I'm clearing away rubbish, but now my Dr. Pepper is ruined.
Yeah, I wouldn't be able to drink it after having chips in it.
Yeah.
I think it would taste bad.
It would, yeah. Although, probably be pretty similar to what's that? Peanuts?
And Coke?
And Coke?
Yeah, I wouldn't do that either. Rosalind says it's freezing there today.
Yeah, it was in the low 40s last night when we went to bed.
What temperature is it currently?
I can't tell you because
I'll look on
mess up my phone.
It is currently 41 degrees. That's pretty cold, especially for here.
Matt says, thank you for the Instagram like earlier. Can't wait to play the game. Yep, that was a fun game.
Hey, we've got the endorsement on.
The endorsement. What's up? How are you?
He says, just stopping by to say hello. Hope you had a great turkey day. Happy holidays.
Yes,
Same to you.
Same to you. Guys, go check out the endorsement. Great food reviewer. We've worked together before. We'll work together in the future, I'm sure. Good fast food reviews, general food reviewer. So, good channel. Go check it out.
Johan says, because it's St. Andrew's Day, had haggis for tea with scotch-flavored ice cream after.
Ooh.
Interesting. Frankie says, hey, everyone. How are you guys?
Good morning. We are doing great. Thank you.
I have an itchy eye.
What rates as chili in California? For me, it's anything in the 50s and lower.
Yeah, pretty much.
I mean,
sometimes even, depending on the wind, like the 60s can get cold for me.
It can get brisk here when that wind starts blowing, and yeah. So I mean, probably yeah, 50s, low 60s.
I had to look up what St. Andrew's Day is because it was mentioned several times. Just so you know, John, it's the Feast of St. Andrew, and it's celebrated today. It's the Scotland's official national day.
Oh, well, cool.
It's a bank holiday even.
Nice.
Oh, so people are probably home today, huh? Nice. Good day to go live.
Yeah.
Although it's already night there, huh?
Yeah.
So they're home anyways.
Sandy says, Texas weather's crazy. It's hot, then it's cold, same day, back and forth. Paul says, I got my Christmas shopping done. One big gift for me. I don't know what it is because it's a surprise. Frankie, -2 in Leeds tonight. Oh, -5 in
way
Scotland.
Too cold.
40 degrees here today with rain all day in northeast Indiana.
No, thank you.
It's been cold here. It's freezing. It's like 5 or 6 degrees at the moment. High 5 on getting Christmas presents done. I'm now finished. Yeah, I think we're probably like mostly done.
I think Santa has to do a little stocking shopping. Thelma says, very cold here now. Got to start to pack my Christmas gifts up. Have you seen snow in the U.S. and then in the U.K.? We don't get snow in our area.
Just there's a couple mountains and peaks in our area that does occasionally. We can, on a clear day, we can see all the way to the Sierras and the mountains and see snow on them.
Definitely snow on the Sierras.
Yep. I thought you took away the rabbit's noise.
Apparently she had another piece in there. That noise you can hear is the rabbit chewing on her like teeth grinding down thing. She decided now was the best time for that.
That says I'll start sending Christmas cards out tomorrow for my customers. I'll stand a better chance of getting decent tips.
Smart.
Hi Claire, good to see you too. I'm quiet, but watching it as just got home and eating dinner. Well, thanks for being here.
Yeah, Sandy says, is that the dog scratching? And Lulu says, guessing that noise is Ozzy. Nope, it's the rabbit.
Yeah, and it's going to be way too difficult for you to get up and get over
it
there
is.
right now.
Yep. Frankie says your Thanksgiving dinner looked delicious. Apart from the tofurkey, of course.
You see that noise is going to drive people nuts. Rabbit, stop it.
Paul said, what in God's name is that noise? Have you put the kids in the dryer again?
It's Jamie trying to get out.
Yeah. No, it's the rabbit chewing on her little chewy toy. Kenny says, any plans for the day? This.
I think it's going to be a lazy day today.
I got to do a little bit of grocery shopping because I got to make some rolls.
And we might start getting some Christmas decorations out and the house getting set to
yeah,
turn towards Christmas.
Yeah, I can take down all the Thanksgiving stuff now.
Yep.
Or the few Thanksgiving things. I don't have a lot of Thanksgiving decorations.
No.
A couple pumpkins here and there.
Rosalind
says, patron saint of Scotland. Yep, I had to look it up.
Christopher, it's 1 degree for me. That's 33.8 Fahrenheit.
Yeah, no thanks.
Wow.
Too cold for me.
Who's going to be Santa for Christmas, Daddy or one of the grandparents?
So on Christmas Day, we don't have a Santa. Like,
right.
Nobody shows up dressed as Santa.
Right. We go see Santa at Bass Pro Shops typically. So the kids get to see him, take pictures, and talk to him then. And then as far as, we don't have anybody else show up any other time.
Right.
So.
We do designate one of the children get to be Santa and pass out gifts to everybody. But, like, they're not dressed up or anything.
Lulu, thank you so much.
Thank you. Super chat.
Super sticker.
And a sticker, that's right.
Awesome. Thank you so much, Lulu. We appreciate that.
Terry says, do you live in the country or the suburbs? We are in the suburbs. We just have a large lot and nice neighbors.
Yep.
Who don't mind the noise.
Frankie says, eek, December tomorrow. I better start getting rest of Christmas gifts. Yep, It's time. Hi, everyone. Hopefully you had a better week than me. Potentially. Hopefully your week wasn't too bad.
Right. Barbara says, Lulu, how nice. Yes, it is. I love that sticker, too. It's super cute.
Yep, that's awesome. Thank you so much. Wouldn't let me write anything, but yay, stickers. Paul says they're home alone. I'm thinking John's breaking out his John Travolta suit and it will be Disco Inferno. Yes.
Oh, yeah, that's John for sure. And Jess will watch videos of John doing dishes. I've seen on Facebook, like, how to send sexy pictures to your wife.
Yeah.
And it was a guy, like, in front of an empty sink and him holding a vacuum.
Terry says, where are the kids? Kids stay with Grandma and Grandpa after Thanksgiving. We went up there on Thursday and they decided to stay for a couple days. So we'll see them again tomorrow. They'll be back tomorrow. You may have to try and get up to go get that because she's driving me nuts.
Is she? Okay.
Yeah.
Well, I have to move this.
All right. Be careful. Don't die.
I have to move the cord. I'll be back.
Don't die.
You stinker. Look.
She's fixing it. It's got quite a delay on the screen.
It does, yes.
Wow.
Yeah, how long did it take for me to walk away?
Just now. You just now stood up. Okay, no more noise. The rabbit's still alive, but there's no more chewing noise.
Yeah, I didn't hurt her.
Where's the kid? Literally my early present for you for the UK funding or something nice for you guys. Thank you very much. Appreciate it.
And the noise is not the children trying to escape the basement. It's just the rabbit.
Terry says, remember to hit that like button. Yes, thank you. Cecilia, hi John and Jess and John. Hope you're having a lovely Thanksgiving day. And we had wonderful Thanksgiving. We opened up our house to Army soldiers who couldn't spend time with their family on this Thanksgiving day. Awesome.
That is so nice. That's really awesome. Barry says, it's so cold in Scotland today that the tears were running out of my eyes and freezing to my chest when I went out this morning.
Yikes.
Christopher says, I just saw the E.T. Returns, a new 4-minute short. I want to see that one. I've seen lots about it, but I haven't seen the actual thing. I want to watch it.
We're going to go back to Ice saying homesick with a chest infection and can't get a doctor appointment until January. Dang, that sucks.
Johan said he got stuck in a bar near Shard yesterday for 3 hours.
Ooh. Haha, Jess, I was thinking of that video. Says Paul,
Yep.
Frankie, anything new with you guys? Nope, not a darn thing. Same old.
Yeah, Christmas shopping.
I go in to get a spine injection on Wednesday, so hopefully I'll catch a relief from pain for a little while.
Lulu says, dun dun dun. As soon as Jess moves, the rabbit knows, oh darn it, I'm in trouble. Yep. Or she thinks I'm bringing her a treat mostly.
Right. Just give the rabbit the recipe for rabbit stew. That'll shut it up. How's my throat? Throat's good. Cough is almost gone. There's still a little bit. Plus, it's early in the morning still. Well, yeah, kind of early-ish for me. So it's still a little bit, scratchy. But overall, pretty darn good.
Let's see. Thomas says, do you spend Christmas with the family like you did Thanksgiving? And do they live far away? So, for Christmas...
We don't travel. We stay local.
We stay home. We decided long ago it's way too hard with kids.
Yeah. We do something with my parents and her parents on Christmas Eve, and then we do something with my family on Christmas Day.
Right.
But her parents end up staying overnight usually, and so we see them Christmas Eve and then Christmas morning.
Yep.
And then they take off for the day.
Yep.
Where were we at? Jose's asking, do you know about Copa? Yes, we do. And so far, I think we're going to be okay because we do not make programming for children.
Mm-hmm.
Just because we have children in doesn't necessarily put us in trouble yet.
Right.
But we do not make videos and have never made videos aimed at children. We don't have any of that demographic, or very, very, very small percentage of under 18 even. So
yep.
I think we're going to be all right.
Meg says, yeah, there was an incident at the bridge in London. That's the one that Johan was messaging us about.
Yeah, I saw it. I did see something
on the news.
Yeah.
It wasn't big news here, though, was it?
No, not really.
Do we have any Christmas Eve and Christmas Day traditions?
Christmas Eve, we go driving around looking at Christmas lights around town.
Mm-hmm.
Kind of one last time. I think we've actually, the past couple of years, we've vlogged those things too.
A little bit.
So you may have to go back and just for fun go watch those ones, but nothing too set. Like we go see Santa around now.
Yes.
We do Christmas lights on Christmas Eve.
The kids put out cookies and milk or eggnog and carrots.
Yeah.
For Santa and the reindeer.
Yep.
The elf usually brings the kids pajamas.
Yeah. The kids get visited every year from the elf on the shelf thing, so that'll start tomorrow.
Yep.
And go all month long.
Yep. That's about it.
I like the tea taste tests. Some of them might taste good.
All of them were really, really good.
Yep, and that company, like she's talked about, they send us that stuff for free. We're not being paid, so it's kind of a cool deal. Like to be offered that situation, to be promoting and sharing it.
Super cool. Great company. I love how much you can personalize the boxes.
Claire says, "Oh, poor rabbit. She was really enjoying herself there."
She was.
Yeah, she'll get it back. How was the soda taste test?
The crushed sodas were...
The grapefruit was good. The watermelon I didn't like.
Right.
And I love all things fake watermelon, but that's the first time I did not like a watermelon product.
Yep. Catherine says, did you go Black Friday shopping? I did none and saved 100%. We did do some because there were things that we actually needed.
Yeah.
That were on sale.
It's really hard because I don't believe places should be open on Thanksgiving. I think they should be closed down. But they're not. They're open. And by the time we get home on Thanksgiving night, the kid stayed at her parents'. We have nothing else to do. Let's go hit Walmart. Things are on sale. There's really good deals to be had. The crowds weren't bad. We got in. I was able to use a scooter because I can't walk that far right now still. We rolled through the store, got what we wanted, very minimal effort, no drama, no issues.
But we're also not the ones going for the big screen TVs and all the newfangled phones and stuff. So we have an easier time.
And we got some really good deals. We got some things that we weren't even planning on getting, but because the deals were so good, it's like, okay, I guess you're going to get this for Christmas because this was a really good deal.
Yep.
So we went out Thursday night. And then again Friday morning, we hit a couple of stores by ourselves again.
And I did a lot online too.
And
it's way easier.
Online. Bass Pro Shops we go to every year. Black Friday they do jeans for $10 a pair. So Jess and I, we go get a few pairs of jeans for the year. And
Yep.
Carol, do you have a
Fi?
BurgerFi near you? Their new toast and burger combo looks interesting. I've never heard of that.
No. Johan was in London near the terror attack.
That's crazy.
Yeah, that's nuts.
What are the kids wanting from Santa? We don't have a clear answer from Maddie, but Jamie has asked for several different RC remote control vehicles or
Nerf guns.
He's been asking. He asks for stuff all year, so he's been.
Yes. So what I do is when we're in the store and he starts to beg for things, and be like, "That would be perfect for your Christmas list. Let me take a picture of it so I can remember." And then we continue on, and he doesn't freak out. It's the best idea.
Yep. So yeah, we haven't seen Santa yet, so we haven't gotten the official, the official word yet. So Lulu's mom's been struggling the past week. She's been in so much pain. She went and had an X-ray done. Looks like she's fractured a disc in her back. Oh, jeez.
Ouch.
Darn. Well, hope she gets better.
Yeah, that's got to be painful.
Some parts of the UK are predicting down to -10 in the next few days.
What the heck?
Claire says, thanks for the Krispy Kreme video, by the way. Shame one wasn't filled. Hope you got a refund.
Are you going to address that?
That was my bad. Because I Googled it, and the website I found, it wasn't a Krispy Kreme site. It was just the first one that popped up. I read the description from that website, and that's what I read in the video. But if I had gone to the Krispy Kreme website, they had the full description, and they were not intended to be filled. Which I don't understand why. It doesn't make any sense to me.
They totally missed the mark on that one.
Yeah.
Filling it would have intensified the flavor.
Yep.
It would have been fantastic.
So, ultimately, it was my bad on the review. I didn't do my due diligence in researching it. I just assumed it was going to be filled with pie because that made the most sense to me.
Mm-hmm.
But overall, I mean, it was a good donut still overall, but it was, it could have been way better. What is coming up with videos? Can you do it when you have an injection in your back? Oh my. We get as much done for filming throughout the week on the weekends. So when we get the kids home tomorrow, we'll sit down and get a couple things done. We've already got Thursday done. Typically, we get all of our videos filmed on 1 or 2 days over the weekend.
Yep.
Most people don't know that. So
if you see similar shirts or hairstyles, now you know why.
That's usually why. It makes everyone's life a lot easier.
Because there's really usually a lot going on during the week.
But yeah, so when all she has to do is sit down and edit in an evening, it's so much easier than having to film and then edit.
Mm-hmm.
Plus, people, the people that bash us for eating all this crappy food, they think we eat this food all the time.
Yeah, like every day during the week, it's not.
We really don't. We get it done on the weekends. A lot of the stuff we don't see it again. We don't eat it again, or it goes into lunches, kind of thing. But it's like, let's get done, be over with it, and we're good to go. So we have Thursdays filmed already. I know what we're doing for Tuesday. I don't know about Wednesday or Monday or Friday yet.
Friday, I think it'll just be stuff out of the box.
Yep, probably.
Yep. Ness says, I'm waiting for the bus to come, going for a drink in town using the Meetup app. There'll be nearly 30 of us, and I don't know any of them. Oh, joy. Well, that's a good way to meet some new people. That could be fun.
Paul says, I bet you drive around looking at lights and just loosen every other bulb.
That'd be so mean.
Yes, Lulu, definitely. Barbara says, our prayers are with your mom. Absolutely agree with you on that. What's your opinion? Sandy says, what's your opinion on the new YouTube change for the videos, either adult channel or kids channel? I think it's stupid. I think most policies that they're creating are stupid. YouTube is making it really hard for people to work for them. They crack down on all the adult material, and then they crack down on all the children material. I don't know what's left. I think most rules and regulations are overbearing and too much.
Yeah.
So it is what it is. I think ultimately, it's your employer at this point. You only have one. You have two choices: do it or don't.
Right.
And if you don't, you're out. So we personally, I don't think we're going to be affected by it at all. I think we're going to be safe. Fingers crossed. Hopefully, we're okay. We do not make programming for children. We're family friendly, but we're not targeting children.
Right.
It's not the children that are going to go buy that cereal that I just reviewed, or the donuts, or the fast food. They're not driving through McDonald's on their own. So hopefully we'll be good, but I think it's all stupid.
Paul says those scooters are fun. I used one, but fitted it with a train horn. Now that would be exciting.
Oh, I've seen the videos of train horns inside of trucks.
Oh, me
Driving
too.
around
Me too.
neighborhoods.
Me too.
Yep.
Lulu drank some of her soda, and now it's not just salty, it's vinegary.
No.
She must have been eating like salt and vinegar chips.
Barry says, "Don't let the London incident put you off coming to the UK. Britain is still a safe country to visit. We live within an hour's distance from San Francisco. There and we're in California. There's all sorts of bad things that happen everywhere. Yeah, we don't let things like that bother us too much because you can't do. You still got to live. So, you know, Maddie wants a boyfriend and Jamie wants a gun, and you're not worried." Actually, he did ask for a gun, but he wants a real gun.
Yes.
He was looking through the Bass Pro ads at the real guns, and I'm like, no.
Right. Sandy says, did you guys buy any gadgets for testing on your video when y'all were out on Black Friday? No, I didn't see any. There weren't. Like, they have small appliances, but none of those were things that I was wanting to test.
Yeah, not really gadgety kind of things.
Right.
More appliances and, yeah. Good idea about the Christmas list version, Jess. Yep, full of pictures, right?
Mm-hmm.
Did Bon Jovi write a song about Jamie? If we're way behind on comments, guys, bear with us. We're gonna.
I'm trying to think what Bon Jovi song would fit Jamie.
Let's see. Is the majority of fans from the UK? Probably right now about 40%. 45 are in the US. So US still leads. There was for a while there. The UK was in the lead, but we are back after our drive-through videos and like the one chip, the spicy chip challenge. Those ones gain us back in the lead with US. And then every time we do taste tests and stuff, it goes back towards the UK. So
yeah, it kind of seesaws back and forth.
Yeah.
Lulu says her mom heard us, and she says, thank you. Hope you're all well and your back sorts itself out too.
Thank you. Coral says, hey guys, I think you guys are awesome. I'd love to see you do a Candyland just made of candy with a little cheap train going around it. Not a bad idea. We have our gingerbread house, and we always vlog that one when we make our gingerbread house, and we got a cool one this year. A couple years ago, we made what was it?
Oh, the meat.
We made a gingerbread house out of pizza. Remember?
Pizza bread house. Is
that pizza bread house? Yeah. That's because you wouldn't let me do a nativity scene made of meat. Because you said it would be sacrilegious to make a cocktail weenie Jesus. Remember?
Maybe this year. Callum says, hey.
And thank you, Coral. I appreciate your comments. Thank you. Claire says, would have been better filled. I agree. Maybe they can take it as a tip for next year's donuts.
Right.
Yep. I felt stupid. I tweeted them, and I'm like, here's the picture of the donut. I was like, what's this missing? And someone's like, it's not missing anything, but they should have filled it. And so I went over to Krispy Kreme's, and I was like, dang it, it's not supposed to be filled, so I deleted my comment. That says, I'll be watching a video of Dr. Pimple at work if you go live. Ugh.
No, it'll be like watching a video if you go live.
It'll be like watching a video of Dr. Pimple at work if you go live.
Go live doing which? The back injection?
Oh, yeah, that could be gross. Catherine, we love your channel. You are such a nice family. I was wondering if you ever met the guys from the food channels on Man vs. Food. He seems so funny and is in California a lot. We've never met Adam Richmond from Man vs. Food.
Isn't there a new Man
There
vs.
is a new one. I don't know. Is Casey something?
Yeah.
I've never met him either. But we have met Guy Fieri and Robert Irvine and Kat Cora. And I think that's it from the food channels.
I think so. Those are pretty good ones.
Dr. Pepper's Holiday Edition Salt and Malt Vinegar. LOL.
Ew.
Also, John, as you know, there will always be people that don't like your videos or disagree with you, how you live. It's your life, and you guys are cool parents. Keep it up. Thank you. We don't typically... I don't ever get offended. It's not like, oh, you hurt my feelings. There's times where I'm like, you're just a jerk, and I want to tell you to shut up, but I don't. Sometimes I give an explanation of why we do things the way we do. I try not to ever be like petty or like, you know. So thank you for that.
Let's see. Meg says, you guys got a copy of Pinch of Nom. Made some great food from that. The veggie burgers were super yummy. I have not seen that cookbook. I'll have to check it out. Paul's German Shepherd needs to go potty. And you don't want to make him mad.
Great. Frankie says, when did you start your YouTube channel and what made you want to do YouTube? I couldn't do it, to be honest. I'm too shy.
You know what? I would have said that to begin with, but you get over it pretty fast.
I used to hate talking to the camera when we did things in the car or vlogging in public. I couldn't do it. Now it doesn't bother me. My sister was doing a YouTube channel. She had done it for almost a year or two. I started to see how the work she was doing and the. I mean, there's money to be made. Let's be honest. We don't do it for the money. We do it because
no, that'd be dumb.
Because at the beginning, we used to travel a lot. We used to do competitive eating stuff, barbecue stuff, camping trips, and people always would say, "I wish we were part of your family.
Mm-hmm.
I wish you'd take me with you." And all of those comments and that's just personal friends on Facebook and stuff.
Right.
And it would be, you know what? That we do kind of do a lot of fun stuff. Let's start filming it. We were already trying the new Oreos and the new this and the new that.
Right.
Like, let's put it on camera. I had a bunch of people that I was watching, and I kept thinking to myself, let's just do that. It's everything that we already do. Let's just film it and put it on on YouTube.
Exactly.
I
enjoy it.
Hi, Kermit. Hi, guys. I've been hearing some scary stuff about the vague guidelines about what constitutes as attractive to kids.
Right.
Yeah, there's a couple things that you guys keep asking about showing our animals in videos. That won't happen. Cartoons, kid music, toy reviews, we won't do it. We won't touch anything like that. Anything that could draw in that audience, we're not going to do. Everything that we're already doing should be safe.
Exactly.
We don't have that audience now. We don't target that way. So we're just going to go, and hopefully that'll work out.
I wonder if YouTube just sent out a new round of notifications because Kristen, Gilbert's, and Kevin all just popped in and said hi.
Oh, cool.
So that's like 3 brand new ones right in a row.
Probably.
So I bet YouTube 30 minutes in just said, hey, let's notify these people.
Okay, guys, we are way behind on comments. We are so sorry. Bear with us. Let's speed read through some real quick.
Yep.
Okay.
What about a bacon bread house? That would be delicious.
Is Christmas tree up? You guys know we don't even have it in our house yet.
Frankie says, soon. Do you have a traditional Christmas pudding or Christmas cake in the U.S.?
Not really.
Not really.
Hi, all notifications are as fast as ever. Repeat, yeah. Well, at least
he must have got the second round.
Yep.
There has to be like a first round and second round.
Paul says, cocktail weenie Jeebus. My God, you guys have sided with Satan. That's why we didn't do it.
And see, here's another one. Ellie is just on, says hi.
I want to see the Meat Nativity House. As a Christian, I would not be offended. It would be awesome. I didn't see it as offensive, and we're Christian. But I would,
Mostly I just didn't want to do it.
I know. The bravery of the people was outstanding. 4 people. Okay, that's the terrorist stuff again. You guys, and amongst yourselves, feel free, but don't be offended. I'll skip over those. You know what I mean? Hello, you guys. Hopefully you've not been on long. We've been on almost
see, she's a second round.
33 minutes.
Stinking YouTube.
To find my.
Do we live near Calabasas where the Kardashians are? No.
Nope. We are 8 hours or so. But if you go back to our inventory, we do have a couple of little sightseeing trips around LA from last year. You should go check those out. In fact, there are a couple celebrity home tours we've done too, driving by because we're total stalkers.
I enjoy it. Sorry.
The Grilling Maniac. I've met Reed Drummond, lives in same state. Nice. We would love to do that. She seems like a really cool person. Casey Webb, that was the name of the other guy.
Yes.
I like Guy Fieri. He cooks good. Also, like his hairstyle. Yes. Did y'all get autographs from Guy Fieri? No, we didn't, but we did get selfies. We did get pictures.
It was due to the situation.
We were cooking for the Santa Rosa, the big giant fires that they had up there a couple of years ago. He was up there with his crew cooking for first responders, kind of like a Red Cross kind of a situation. So we were there for business, and he was being very strict about that. Mm-hmm. No autographs. We didn't get a picture till the very end after we'd worked for 2 or 3 days, because it wasn't about him. It was about the situation. When you get time check out Baby Metal, give me chocolate. I think Maddie would love it.
Oh, I have heard of
Baby Metal. Yeah,
yes.
yeah. Please like this live. It sure does help. Yep. Thank you, Lulu. Johan, let's see. Is there anything you guys don't like, wouldn't try? I know you have things you're not fond of, but you still go all out and try them for videos. I stay away from seafood, most seafood, because I just can't physically do it. I will get sick.
One thing that I don't think that I could ever stomach is the balut. I don't think I
That
could
would be
do
the
that.
one thing too.
That is the fertilized duck egg with like the growing duck in it. I
Yeah.
don't think I can do that.
And yeah, most seafood things, anything raw, I won't eat any sort of raw fish. Well, other than tuna.
Yeah, you have had
But
tuna.
there's a lot of other seafood I won't touch. What's your sister's name of her YouTube channel? She's the Family Fudge. Go check her out. Somewhere near 500,000 subscribers. Absolutely huge. Got us rolling when we first started. We've worked together a few times, but we're kind of different genres, so we don't really. It's not good to rely on somebody else to constantly promote you. It's not healthy for your channel. Come to England, you need to try Nando's. I would love to.
Yeah.
I've heard even having kids in the video or featuring snacks could be considered. Could be. Ultimately, if the kids have to start being in less videos, that might have to happen. We'll see.
Or even just not in the thumbnails, perhaps.
Yep.
Eskimo says, good afternoon, my favorite family. Jessica and Big John. Love the trying different foods from odd to taste test. Miss the recipes, Jessica. Putting my tree up tomorrow.
There we go.
Nice.
I think they would try anything. After all, John loves surströmming. That didn't touch my mouth. I would have puked. Did not touch my mouth. Your sister channel is geared towards kids. It is
very much so.
Big time. And she's worried because it's gonna affect keeping it real. It's gonna affect revenue. It's gonna cost her money. They're gonna take money away, and it's gonna be a big chunk. My notification said 5 seconds ago. Darn. And we're on 36 minutes. Sorry, YouTube did not notify. I was just doing. Oh, sorry, YouTube did notify. I was just doing something else, then picked up my iPad. Hey, as long as you're here, it's all good.
Yeah. You just popped on at the same time as several other people, so it was kind of weird. I was thinking YouTube did a second round.
We try and watch how YouTube works with these things, and it's always about this. It's always the same people, and the same amount of people because we're always around 60. There's usually around 60 people watching, and it's always the same crew. So I want to know why YouTube doesn't notify the other 9,000.
Right.
The 9,000 people. You know what I mean? Not now. Even seeing a kid on YouTube isn't allowed. Yeah, we'll have to do some more research. I'm munching the new Milka biscuits. I'll go shares with you. Do you like Brussels sprouts? I love Brussels sprouts, actually.
They are really good.
It's taken me a long time. It's not been until the past 4 or 5 years, but when they're done right, I love them.
Claire says Brussels sprouts are little pockets of evilness. Ew.
So roughly how big are American states? I mean, how long would it take to drive to another state? I was mind blown when I heard some people book a flight to go into another state. Okay, here's the thing.
It totally varies.
We could be in Nevada in about 3 hours. But if you started at the top of California, it would take you probably a good 15 hours.
I was going to say like 12 hours at least.
At least a solid 12 to get from the top to the bottom.
So California is long and skinny. But if you look at a map of the United States, if you start on the East Coast, they're all very small states.
Right.
And they progressively get bigger as you go west.
Yep.
So like if you're on the East Coast, you could easily be in several different states within a day.
Yeah. And there's states like Oregon and Washington that if you're on the west coast of, just getting to Idaho, it seems like it's right there, but there's so many mountains.
There's not a clear shot.
You can't go straight. You have to go way around. And so flying from Seattle, Washington to Boise, Idaho would take you probably an hour to fly.
I would say maybe 45 minutes.
But it would probably take you 8 hours to drive it.
Right.
So that's why people would fly a state, next door, basically. Yep. Covered in bacon, garlic, and cider.
For Brussels sprouts? Yep. Yeah.
I'll have the crisps and Bounty Lulu, but not a fan of chocolate chip cookies. What about black pudding? We've had it once. I don't know how authentic it was. It was at a food show, and I loved it. Those little cabbages are good. Yep. Have you all bought the mini brands? They look so cute to collect.
The what brands?
Mini?
I don't know those.
I can't eat. Frankie says I can't eat black pudding. Yuck. Honey nut glazed parsnips are my favorite, says Christopher.
See, parsnips aren't a big thing here. Like, I've seen them in the store. I've bought them to put in a recipe.
Yeah.
But it's not something that's typically used.
Wow, I love your sis. Such a small world. I'm with you on no raw seafood, raw oysters. I just cannot. I've tried. Not gonna work. I mean, I've tried cooking them, and just the texture still not working for me.
My brother worked as a while as an oyster shucker on the coast of California. Last Thanksgiving, he brought a bag of like the primo oysters, and I actually tried some. I have video of it, but I never used it anywhere. They were okay. They were funky.
Kid Cat says, "Do you have pet names for Jamie, Maddie, and yourselves?" Our daughter is still embarrassed. We call her Pooch in front of family and friends.
We call Maddie Mad or Matters.
Mads.
Mads.
But no real pet names other than that.
We
Even
used
for
to
Jamie.
call Jamie Pawpaw,
Yeah,
but that didn't last. That
No.
didn't stick.
that's back when he used to wear his overalls and he looked like the moonshiners.
Yeah.
So yeah, not really. Storing away black pudding is the best. Black pudding, yuck, says Lulu. Paul says, "Well, John, what is the shadow behind you? It looks like a face, kind of scary."
I don't know. I can't see it on here.
There's a light switch right here that looks like two eyes, maybe.
Maybe.
Ashley says, "Most people probably don't have notifications on because I don't have them on for any other channel, just yours."
Perhaps.
Oh no, wait, it's just a Jeeba-shaped weenie. Kermit, hi-ho Kermit, this will break YouTube if they don't change something. If nobody is earning, then neither are they. It's
Right.
madness. Right. So ultimately, I mean, they still need creators. They still need us to do work, otherwise they're losing money too. So they just keep biting the hand that feeds them.
Right.
And, yeah. But ultimately, what are you going to do? We'll adjust, we'll adapt, we'll move forward because we're starting to make headway here. We're starting to gain.
Right.
We're starting to, all this work we've been putting in is starting to pay off. So it's like now would be a really crappy time to jump ship.
Boomer says, hello, I just arrived. What did I miss?
Um,
About 41 minutes of talking.
just hanging out, chit chatting. Bonnie says, "I don't like seafood either, but I forced myself to eat it. It was not very enjoyable at first, but now I absolutely love eating fish. It's amazing what you can train yourself to do." That is true, and there are certain things that I have branched out and will do, but there's still a pretty big chunk of things I won't touch. Samantha, hello there. MAWRKP, what's up, family? Just watching Police Academy 2, great movie while I'm here on your channel live from here in Leeds. Awesome, thank you. Lulu says, Barbara, I'm from the I'm from the UK. Frankie, Grand Canyon and Area 51 are the areas I would like to visit.
Grand Canyon is really amazing. I've actually been there. Area 51, there's not really anything to see.
Yeah, it would be
It's just
probably
the desert.
Yeah, you'd probably get to a fence at some point and
Yeah.
be like, that's it. Statue of Liberty too.
That one would be cool. I've never been to the East Coast.
BJD321, hi, how are you? We are great, thank you. Thanks for being here. Johan, there's going to be a shortage of Brussels sprouts in the UK also in 4 hours. I can be in Lanzarote, which is off the west coast of Africa.
Wow, that's kind of cool.
Have you had the sweet cinnamon Kit Kats yet?
No, I have not seen those.
I don't think so. Paul says, flying from New York to Orlando takes 2.5 hours and 22 hours to drive. But they are only 3 inches apart on the map.
I know. Why does it take so long to go 3 inches?
See, parsnips are amazing.
Roasted or even honey roasted. Oh, that would be good.
Frankie says, I've never tasted any American candy. I've always heard that they are way too sweet and artificial. There's a lot of artificial stuff, that's for sure.
Meg says, I have roast parsnips instead of chips most days. That would be pretty good.
Vote Brexit. It's funny how people take their own country for granted. I ditched the UK in a heartbeat to move to the US. In my head, I imagine going on a motorcycle everywhere, but I'm sure I'd get bored, lol. There's a lot of places that if you lived, that a motorcycle would be really beneficial.
Right.
Never understood that oyster myth. They're nasty.
Let's see. Ness says, I call my son Squidge Pot. He hates it.
I see. I read the comments out of order there because this one says, I felt so loved up after eating oysters. It lasted about 2 hours.
Oh.
Eskimo, from MS to CA, there is a 5-hour nonstop flight versus 12 hours. Wow.
I have family that lives in Alaska.
Yep. California is nearly twice the size of the UK. We're about the size of Michigan.
Right. That's crazy.
Claire says, Rush is out for oysters. Just killed the rabbit, Boomer. Good evening, Jon Jess. Hello, Alex.
Hi, Alex.
What's up? Wednesday, Jess will be cooking rabbit
No.
stew. We actually were at a market last week, and they've got frozen rabbit in the bin. I would love to try it.
Bonnie says it's no myth, a real aphrodisiac. I have heard that, but I don't know.
Doesn't act that way for me because I'd vomit, and then that's not good. I call my partner Schnickles.
It rhymes with his surname. And my daughter we call Chick Chick.
Nice.
Alex sent us a super chat. Thank you, thank you.
Thank you, Alex. Appreciate that. Dang it.
Let's see.
Sorry, excuse me. Just sent my hubby to ride his motorcycle on this beautiful Saturday. Nice. Lulu calls Oliver Pickle Sweetie or Pickle Bum. He calls me beautiful or just Mama.
That's cute.
Can it be true that they will fine $42,000 per video for wrong classification? Sounds ridiculous to me. It really does. It sounds completely insane.
Yeah.
There's so much, the word insanity, going on with these things. At some point, it makes me feel like at some point it'll crumble. Something will give. There will be some reprieve somewhere. Mm-hmm. Because it just sounds so ridiculously absurd.
Right.
Rabbit pie, anyone?
No, nobody's eating the rabbit. Do you like Takis? I love Takis. They're fantastic. And Eskimo says, yeah, just a fence at Area 51. Yeah, I don't know why people thought they were going to go and see stuff there.
Yeah. Paul, I'm skipping your comment. Have you been to Beverly Hills? Yes, we actually...
Yes. I enjoy driving through Beverly Hills.
Yeah, again, that we do have videos cruising in that area. We love going down there. We go down there and just spend a weekend for nothing and just cruise around, where you can buy the maps and you go on the tours and find homes.
Or you could find your own things online because everything's online.
Yep. Random question of the live stream. Have you ever been or done a clam bake like the one I saw in a movie with Elvis Presley? No clams for me.
No, I've seen those too, and like maybe if you live on the coast, maybe that's more of a thing.
Yeah, maybe.
I've never done that.
Barbara says, our country is amazing, so diverse in terrain and people. Nobody would get bored if they could see it all.
Right? I haven't even seen it all, and I've lived here my entire life.
Lydia says, hey guys, how you going? Have you got your Christmas tree up yet? No. And it's a point of sadness for me. Today is typically the day we go get our Christmas tree. But because of my back situation, we've postponed it till next weekend, because Wednesday I go get my pain shot in my back.
Right.
So I'll be a little bit... I'm not going to go cut down a tree by myself and drag it up still. But I'll at least be able to go and watch and be there and be involved and not be in so much pain. So next Saturday, we will be bringing home a Christmas tree, and it'll be up by the end of the weekend.
Yep. So that means I've got some stuff to put away in the living room.
And we will be vlogging. So Rabbit is very gamey.
I've had rabbit before. My uncle used to raise them to eat. I don't care for it. It's not my favorite.
What was that? The Easter? He served lamb and rabbit?
Yes.
Georgina, I love seeing your Lunchbox videos and also your UK videos. Funny how I live in the UK and there's so many things I haven't tried. Barbara loves oysters, but she doesn't agree with the aphrodisiac part.
Paul says, when I was very young, my parents gave me rabbit stew for dinner. My teddy was a rabbit. They told me it was him. I cried for hours. Can't eat rabbit. Now that's mean.
Lewis says, I can just envision it now. John and Jess go in a romantic restaurant and order oysters. Jess eats them with no problem and feels sassy and sexy, and her right next to John is vomiting on him. Yep. My son calls me midget mom, as I'm only 5 feet tall. He's taller than me now.
So my grandma, everybody calls her pygmy mom because she's super short.
Is that insensitive?
I don't think so.
Is that?
No more so than midget
Is that
mom.
PC?
Probably not.
Rabbit tastes nasty. You. What's under the fence? Let's see, Jay.
What about trying bugs, crickets, worms, etc.? I think you should do the Bean Boozled thing. We have done bugs. We have done Bean Boozled. We've done crickets.
Well, maybe time for an update with some Bean Boozles. Definitely, I do have my eyes on a package of flavored crickets. I'm trying to get the company to send them to us, but they're not being very responsive. We actually love crickets. Crickets and mealworms.
When they're seasoned.
When
the plain ones are not good.
Any more going out tasting new items they're selling?
Yes.
Yep. That's always part of what we're doing. Oysters are good. Eskimo says oysters are good fried, not raw. Close to New Orleans. Ever in the neighborhood, hit them up. Hit me up. Definitely. I'll skip the oysters though, but I'll...
Let's see. We are moving house on the 24th of December, so we
Ooh.
don't have a Christmas tree up. Oh, that'd be a hard time to move, but good luck on the move.
Meg says, do Americans not have plastic artificial trees? Most of them, realistically, most
It's
of them
probably
do.
50-50.
It's probably more like 60-40. More and more people are going that way. I think they believe it's better for the environment, but
True,
I think in
but
reality it's
yeah.
probably worse because of all the fake plastic and the all that material.
Yeah.
But when you go to a farm where they're replanting and it's sustainable, over a couple of years they turn them around again.
Right.
And they're producing trees which are providing oxygen. So I've never had a fake tree in my home.
Me either.
I've always cut down our own and brought home the tree. So that's we're sticking that way. Paul says, best years of my life was driving around the U.S. working for Schneider Transport, seeing every state except Alaska.
That would be
Nice.
fun. Frankie says, what's your favorite meat? Mine's chicken, my hubby's is lamb. To me, it depends how it's cooked.
It depends on what it is you're looking
Right.
for. Pork, bacon, pork belly,
Like, given an option in the restaurant, I would usually go for chicken, though.
and chicken would be my last. I would go for pork or beef, depending.
Let's see. Oh, Kenny says his wife is allergic to real trees. That would be really hard.
Yeah.
And we have had some real trees that had nasty bugs in them.
Yeah.
Do you remember that one?
Yep.
That was gross.
Let's see.
Oh, Christopher says my little niece tried venison. She asked what it was. I told her it was Bambi's mother. Claire says, no, I'm 5 feet. It's not insensitive. It's for the pygmy mom.
Paul says, okay, so you're done being boozles or being some musical fruit. Those ones are there's some pretty gross ones in there too. Catherine says, I'm not a picky person, but do not like rabbit, deer, or duck. Maybe something is wrong with me.
Those are all very gamey meats. Very rich. Very, like, almost livery tasting.
I've cooked duck twice in my life, and I loved it both times. And it wasn't wild, though. It was from a store. Which, typically, wild versus farm-raised have different tastes to me anyway.
Mm-hmm.
But
Barbara says, we have beautiful and huge tree farms along with the plastic trees.
Yep. Rabbit stew is really good. I've always had it back home in Louisiana growing up.
I think if it was something I grew up on, I would be more inclined to like it.
Yeah.
But it's not, so it's very foreign to me.
Lulu says, I'm in the same shoes as you, John. I'd be the same eating oysters. Whenever my mom eats cockles, I have become I heave because they look like eyeballs.
Ew.
Yep. My rabbit is listening to the rabbit talk, and he don't like me. He don't like it. I wouldn't mind trying bugs, but I might be grossed out if the legs and wings get stuck in my teeth.
They do.
They really
totally do.
No joke. The little legs and the little wings and stuff get stuck in your teeth afterwards. But the companies that we've had before, they were like nacho cheese and like bacon and cheese flavor.
Right.
So it's like it doesn't taste like anything other than the seasoning.
And we've had them mixed into popcorn.
Yeah.
Like
Mealworm stuck to caramel corn.
Yeah.
Maddie's taking crickets to school too and freaked out her friends.
That's fun.
She's
I love that she does that.
Yeah, she takes pride in that, which I love.
Paul wants to open the first plastic artificial tree farm. And Vote says, apparently human tastes like pig. Just knowing that turns me off pork. That's pretty odd.
I've always heard that pigs and humans
Are pretty
anatomy-wise and like the way that they work are pretty close. I'll have to look through your previous videos for the bean and insect one. Yeah, unfortunately I couldn't tell you when. It was probably a funky food video if it was insects.
Yeah. There's a couple different ones.
So it was probably on a Friday for one of them and probably a Monday or Sunday for the other one.
Meg says, I wouldn't mind trying alligator meat. Someone said it tastes like chicken.
We've had it. It's good.
Yeah, it is good. It's a little tougher and stringier.
Yeah.
But it's a very white meat.
Yep. Gilbert says, we got a tin of biscuits in the shape of a Christmas tree and plays Crimbo music as a gift. I bought a set of LED lights for £1 and it looks amazing. They're only decoration so far.
Nice.
Paul says, I'm allergic to the fronds from Christmas trees.
Don't read the next one.
My mom is 4'11" and first
year she lied saying she was 5 feet. She's shorter than me, so she's caught out when we went to a health fair and was trying to get the person to back up the pretense.
Barbara says, Claire, it's no problem. I am called a giant, 5'9" as a woman.
That is tall for a woman.
Yep. Hello, Ozzy. I can see you having a cuddle with Daddy. Yes. He's cold this morning, too.
Yes, so he wants to be next to the warm.
Jamie's not here, so he didn't get to sleep with Jamie all night. MAWRKP, if I ever come to the U.S., I would love to cruising down Route 66 and go visit my favorite childhood movie, the Goonies movie location.
That'll put you in two very different sections, because Route 66 takes you on the southern half of the U.S. Goonies is Oregon.
Yep. So you'd have to get 66 through California, and then continue on to the coast, and then make a right, and then drive all the way up to Oregon.
Yep.
Beautiful drive, though. Beautiful coastline. Not sure if it's croc or gator. Tastes like fishy spam, but the texture of processed fish portions.
Ew. It must be croc, because alligator didn't quite taste like that.
I love all the taste tests. Everything you do with food is so funny to watch. Very descriptive on the taste, especially the food from the UK. Those are my favorite videos to watch. Mm-hmm. Thank you very much.
We try to be very descriptive.
Yeah. Alex says, sorry I'm unable to stop tonight, but rest assured I'll catch up later. Hope to have a fantastic weekend, and I'll catch you on the next one. Keep up the good work. Thank you, Alex. Appreciate it.
Alex.
Mark says, I quite like eating rabbits, especially in a stew, and as for Christmas trees, I live right by a forest that grows Christmas trees, and I got one in our garden. Excellent. Paul says, did you guys know that the biggest importer of duck into Asia is actually grown and raised in Ireland? Huh.
That's interesting.
Johan, from my local airport, I can get to the 8 EU capital cities in under 2 hours.
That's pretty cool.
Nice. I can see you two roaming the Scottish hills to hunt your own game and eat it.
Not me. I think you could do that.
Yeah.
But I couldn't do it.
You can keep the fake tree for several years, though. Real trees got quite expensive here for the nice ones. They're a bit of a fire hazard, though. That is true.
That's true.
You must have seen how fierce a burning Christmas tree is. Absolutely. And those are very valid points. The place we go, where we cut our own down, anything over 8 feet is $40.
Yeah, it's just a straight fee.
And under prices are fairly cheap too. You go to these like lots where they bring them in.
They bring them down from Oregon, so there's travel costs involved. There's middleman fees.
Yep, they jack the prices.
So they're really high if you buy the pre-cut ones, and those are the ones where the needles fall off.
Right.
Because they've been cut for days and days and days.
Yep. When Maddie takes crickets to school, are they on a leash? Real trees are too messy for ever picking up pine needles.
That's why you need a fresh one, as fresh as possible.
And she'll agree with you on that.
And I do hate vacuuming them.
John Dodd, hi there, both of you. Hello, hello. Maddie's a trooper on doing stuff. Jamie on the shy side. Yeah, and sometimes I feel like he starts to be a little bit brave, and then sometimes he backs back down. I think realistically, it's all just his his attitude on the day, whether he's going to be adventurous or not. Like if he's in a good mood, then he's more willing to try it. But if he's being a turd, then it's like no.
Mm-hmm. Lulu says, I'm 5'10" and Oliver at 7 years old, he's 5'3". Holy cow, that's tall for a 7-year-old.
Yeah.
Because that's the same age as Jamie, and he's not that tall.
No. Paul says in the movie Alive about the rugby team crashing in the Andes Mountains, they said the meat tastes like pork.
Oh my goodness.
Yikes. Can you show us outside? Yeah, once the weather gets better, although we can't show you any animals because then that'll make kids want to watch our channel. Alright, that was itchy. Just a cool granny. Hi guys, not been on for a while. How was your Thanksgiving? And I hope little man's lips are getting better. They look so sore, bless him. Yeah, they cleared up for a while, like a week or two.
And then it got really cold again.
And then the weather changed again, and they came right back. So when 2 days ago, they were bad. We had a great Thanksgiving, good time with family, good food. The kids stayed with Grandma and Grandpa Thursday night, so we haven't seen them since then, and they'll be home tomorrow. Eskimo, my grandmother tricked me, feeding me her beef stew, but it was a moose, and she tricked me. Now I love it. My grandmother was 100% Eskimo and spoke broken English. She taught me a few curse words.
Those are the best ones to know.
The media came out and said that Amazon produces 20% of the world's oxygen. We lost 50% of the Amazon already. So you'd think we'd have an oxygen crisis. Maybe they're media lies? No, they know maybe about it. Route 66 is amazing. Take at least 3 weeks to do
Right,
it.
if you do it from the start. Where's it start? In Chicago, I think?
Probably something back
I
there.
think it goes from Chicago to California.
I've never been on any section of Route
No,
66.
you haven't? Oh, I have. From like Arizona to California, I have.
Catherine, have you ever tried our Southern liver mush? Nope.
I don't really care for liver, so I don't know about that.
John says, I like it when you did the British pies taste test. I'm not keen on the pies you tried, but you seem to like them. Yeah, we had fun doing it. They were good. Nothing bad.
Mm-hmm.
I like it when you see Highway 1 in California is absolutely beautiful. We traveled for a few days on a Gold Wing. Yep, Highway 1 that's a good ride. And then 101 up north from us, that's a good ride too. And they'll take you all the way up into Oregon. And Auntie Lane, hello.
Hello. Ness says, I bought a box set from a frozen food shop called Iceland. It was based on the program I'm a Celebrity, Get Me Out of Here. It had a selection of foreign meat. Oh, interesting.
Nice. But Brexit says, everyone says we'll reuse this tree and it always ends up in the bin. The same goes with real trees. They have roots. They always die and end up in the bin. LOL. We've chopped up our Christmas trees and burned them in our backyard before.
Like, we put them out first, and the ducks and the chickens like to run around on them and pick on them and stuff. I don't know.
Catherine says, yes, liver mush is like sausage, has all kinds of stuff in it. Very good. I just do not overthink it. Yeah.
Right. I've eaten liver in other things, like in gravies and whatnot.
Yeah.
I don't know if I could eat it knowing that was the main thing, the main meat.
She says we eat it here in North Carolina all the time. MA says the only thing I have had for the first time was an ostrich burger.
We had camel burgers.
We have had camel. I never had ostrich before, but I thought I would try it. I really want to try an ostrich egg. I want to do something with a giant.
Did we not eat it when my dad had it?
No.
How did we miss that?
He didn't open it while we were there.
Oh, okay.
But I'd like to do something with the giant ostrich egg.
That would be fun.
We were going today to get a tree, but it's raining, so a no-go. Yeah, it would have been ugly up at Apple Hill today, too.
Yeah, it would have.
Probably been a little bit of snow on the ground, which is great because it's not crowded. But Barbara says, my father was a Christmas tree farmer. Better the earth used to grow trees instead of a chemical plant. Not bought a real tree in about 15 years, and even thought that one was 60 pounds. Wow.
Good grief.
Paul says, in Lethal Weapon 1, when Mel Gibson was buying drugs at the Christmas tree place, did you know Anthony Kiedis, his father, Blackie, was one of the criminals?
I was not aware of that. That's kind of fascinating.
Meg says, I saw an ostrich in a zoo in Cyprus once. It was so hot, the poor thing kept fainting and pulling his feathers out.
Oh, poor thing.
Lula says, you all need a thick blanket to snuggle into if Ozzy and Jess is cold. I'm tempted to send you one from Amazon, but I'm not sure it will work.
There is one. He's actually laying on it.
Yeah, he's got a blanket there. There's a blanket there. Probably a blanket over there. I'm surprised you're not bundled up, but
it's because he stole the blanket before I could get to it.
My goodness, trees in the UK are expensive. It's not common for women to be tall, but for men it is. Where are we at?
Paul says, I'm sorry, I'm 46 and I like watching animal videos, so is YouTube going to ban me?
No, but we'll get in trouble if kids want to watch our stuff.
Right. Doesn't make any sense.
We have to hit a button every time we post a video now. Is this video made for children or made for adults? And if you say made for adults, but you knowingly put stuff in there that's going to attract children, this entity is going to come at you with a $42,000 fine. It's the stupidest crap I've ever heard in my life.
Yep. Produce says, I love the colored beard. Did you do it yourself?
We did it it was a box mix thing we did. And somebody did it wrong, and
you're gonna wake up with that cut off, sucker.
The box we did, it came out way too black. So then I had my mom, she did a couple things to it to tone it down a little bit. I like this brownish color, but when it first came out, it was like jet black. I did not like it. But thank you.
It was very, very dark. Eskimo says, I love how Maddie does her hair, especially the colors. That green is awesome.
Yep.
Yeah.
Sandy says, what foods have you tricked your kids on eating they don't know? I tricked Maddie into eating cow tongue.
Yep.
Because we were at a restaurant and I was having a taco and I said, Maddie, try this meat. It's from a cow. it's cow meat. And she ate it, loved it, and I told her what it was afterwards. And I promise you, when we go to restaurants now, the first thing she wants to order is a lengua taco. She wants cow tongue tacos everywhere she goes now because she loves them. Because it's good. You just have to get past the name,
Right.
not know what it is. Jamie, do we have anything with him?
Several times, even in videos.
Oh, true. That is true. Yeah, we do that. We do that with Jamie a lot.
Mm-hmm.
Eat this,
Like
and they'll
the
tell you.
camel milk chocolate. That's
Yes.
the most recent one I can
Yes.
think of.
Good call.
Let's see.
Lewis says my granddad is 6'5". Oliver's dad is 6'3", and because I'm tall, he was a very long baby. And yes, he's very tall, and he's second tallest in his class.
That's nice. I would like to be taller. I'm very short. I'm only like 5'3", maybe 5'2".
Meg says everything in the UK is expensive except for kidney meat.
Yeah, no thanks on that one.
Route 66 starts in Chicago, so good call on that.
That's what I thought.
Steak and kidney pie, John's favorite. The steak, it was good like most of the way. It was just at the very end, it was like, oh, took that little bit of a turn, like, but I didn't hate it. We drive on parts of Route 66 at least twice a week. Nice.
That would be cool. Let's see. Frankie says, finally just sat down. I've been watching you in the kitchen while cooking my hubby's dinner.
Nice.
Gilbert says, my next door neighbor is over 6 foot blonde Latvian lady. Not that I'm looking or anything. Catherine says, I promise liver mush does not taste like liver. I hate liver. You need to give it a try in the South with grits and biscuits and gravy. If we make it to the South and I see that on a menu, I would definitely try it.
Yeah.
I'm totally open to it.
Yep. Lamb's liver wrapped in bacon. Delicious.
Oh,
Meg just noticed 2 massive spiders in her window.
nice.
Try frying kidneys. It leaves a real nice smell in the house.
I don't think it does.
The local zoo asked people to take their Christmas trees to them so the animals can play with them.
That's really cool.
And that's what we do too. Toss them out, let them jump around on them, and pick and poke for a few weeks, and then chop them up, burn them.
Ostrich egg, how big would your toast need to be for dipping?
Yeah, those things are massive, and they look good. I would love to try it. And I have a source from them down in Southern California, but they're like $100 an egg.
Oh my gosh. Frankie says, only ate chicken, beef, lamb, turkey. Every other meat sounds gross. My old cat used to eat spiders and flies if he saw them in the window.
Ozzy will chomp at flies.
Yes. The duck eats flies. It's really nice. Plastic is made from corn. Natural.
Christopher's had horse meat in France.
Interesting.
We've had frog, dirty frog eaters, so we've had frog too. And Elaine, we have to go into Virginia about 40 minutes away to choose and cut tree farm. Oh, okay, nice.
That's kind of cool.
Not too far.
Claire says, I have a real Christmas tree in a pot in the garden, and I've used it as an external decoration with solar lights for the last 4 years. That's pretty cool.
Yeah. They only grow Fraser fir.
I'd have to look up which those are.
We all had horse meat for a while in the UK without knowing it, says Hi-Ho Kermit. Eskimo says, I saw that on the Duggars where the mother cooked an ostrich egg, there was a lot of egg. Her mistake was using a griddle and not a pan. Oh, yeah, I can see that being a problem.
Oh, yeah.
I've probably eaten horse meat, care of Tesco. There was a horse meat scandal years ago. Irregular meat products were found in Dome, if they're goods.
Interesting.
My nose is bugging.
Paul says, I love the beard, but I didn't want to mention the Just for Men thing.
Yeah.
Produce says it turned out good in the end. It looks nice.
Yeah, thanks. It is what it is. I was very unhappy with it for a day or two. But now that it's calmed back down, it's not as bad.
Frankie said, is there any food from the UK that you have seen and would like to try?
Nothing that we can get here. I mean, a lot of the meat stuff and the meat products and the sausages and a lot of that stuff that we just can't get, I would love to try. Antolane says Langua tacos are actually pretty good. Yes, they are.
Ozzy's snoring. Paul says, I would not trick Jamie into eating anything. I have to sleep, and Jamie wears camo and loves guns, lighters, ramble, saying no more.
Lulu says ostrich eggs taste exactly like chicken eggs, but just immensely bigger.
Vote says, think of the omelet.
Thank you, Matt, for the super chat
Woo-hoo!
donation.
Thank you.
Appreciate that. We've had quail eggs, chicken eggs, duck eggs. And I thought all three of them tasted the exact same, too.
Yeah, realistically. Tesco was asked to comment, but they said nay.
How and where did you guys meet? We met on the internet. Back before there was a thing, like internet dating was a thing.
Well, I think it was, but we were just younger than the
Yeah,
internet
I wasn't using it. She just happened to message me through a private chat on America Online.
Because I knew people at the school he attended.
Yeah, and then it was like she wouldn't leave me alone.
Yeah, that's totally it. No, because what I said was, "Do you play football for this school?" And he was like, "No." I was like, "Okay, cool. Never mind then. You're not who I thought you were."
Yeah.
And he was like, "Oh, is that all you wanted?" And then we started talking.
Yep. And then we talked for a couple weeks, and then it was like, okay, you're not a weirdo, I'm not a weirdo. Let's call each other on the phone. So then we talked for another couple weeks on the phone, and then it was okay. Now we're definitely not weirdos. Let's go out on a date. And then come to find out, she lived down the street from me.
Yes.
If I walked,
But like a very long street.
yeah, if I walked one house to my left and looked down the street, I could see the front of her house.
Yeah, so when he drove down to pick me up for a date, I could literally watch him driving to my house. It was very
But
weird.
she was on the wrong side of the neighborhood where all the bad kids lived, so we weren't allowed to go play down there. So I didn't know her, she didn't know me, we never met. We went to different high schools.
Mm-hmm.
But
we delivered newspapers to each other's houses without knowing.
Yeah, but we lived down the street from each other, so kind of a cool story.
Yep.
Okay, got to catch up again, sorry. Lulu says, I've had deer meat as burgers once. My mom's best friend did trick me and I ate and loved it. But of course, now I'm older, I don't eat red meat anymore. Paul says, is this finally the first live chat that we don't have to boot anyone out?
Make this, don't jinx it, Paul.
There was a couple comments I saw from somebody earlier that were probably heading that way, but I didn't acknowledge them. They seemed to have bugged out,
Right.
so keep our
Johan
fingers
said,
crossed.
just looked outside and a lot of police, both normal and garrison. Not
Ooh.
sure what's happening.
Oh. I would like to try UK sausages and beans for breakfast. Different, but interesting. Yeah, I want to make a true, authentic English breakfast at some point, but some of the stuff we just can't get, so it's really hard. Eskimo shark is good, so is tuna. Seal flipper with seal oil. Whale, dried salmon, yum.
Interesting. I haven't had any of those other than salmon. My uncle used to make smoked salmon and send it to us, and that was really good. I could eat the heck out of that.
Hi, Will Carter. Good evening from Wales, UK. Hope you're doing well. We're doing great, thank you, and good to catch you here. Thanks for hanging out with us.
Vote says, "How's all the London stabbings put you two off going?" No.
I don't ever, very rarely do I let things that happen influence my decisions about what I'm going to do. Now, we've been to an event. We went to a food festival in Reno once. That as we were getting there to get out to go, remember this?
Yes.
The police had chased somebody. The car went through the crowd of people and they shot and killed the guy. Like right before we got there. We walked out of the parking garage and people were running at us to leave because they were going home. Well, we didn't go home. We stayed and ate chicken wings because the festival was still open.
Right, and like the trouble was done.
It was over and done with, and I felt safe and secure and confident with my family to go proceed with our day. I'm not going to let that jerk ruin my day.
Right.
I didn't drive 3 hours to have him turn me around to not eat chicken wings. So yeah, we push forward with stuff like that. I don't let things like that dictate my life.
Right. Lulu sent us a super chat.
Thank
She
you,
said, "You
Lulu.
make my Saturday evenings always memorable and always make me smile. So very thankful for you." Thank you, Lulu. We really appreciate it.
You're awesome. Thank you so much.
Paul says, "They had the internet when you guys were young."
Barely. It was that dial-up that bing, 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 bing. Takes 10 minutes to connect.
Produce says, "You met in an AOL chat room. How unlikely, eh?" Yep. Pretty random.
Oh, was there?
I blocked somebody because he's being dumb.
Oh.
Did you read it?
Yeah,
It's
I did.
stupid.
Okay. You met in an AOL chat room. How unlikely, huh? Yeah,
I read that one.
Yeah, and it was cool. It was a funny story.
Reedy says, "I just woke up from a power nap over here in London, and the first YouTube video I come across is your live chat.
Nice.
Can I have a shout out?" There you go. There's your shout out. Hope you had a nice nap.
Nap sounds good right now, but we slept in, so.
Yeah. Gilbert says, "Paul, it was steam powered internet back then."
Yeah.
I am not that old, sucker. Paul says, finally get to boot someone, Meg. Produce says, unlikely that it'd work out so well for you both.
Right.
Yeah, exactly. Like, it's not a common thing, I don't think, but
Right.
but it worked for us.
We shared that story at our wedding because it was so,
Right.
so random. Like, she stalked me on the internet.
You wouldn't leave me alone after I said hi. I was done with you. And you were like, no, let's keep talking.
Well, you bugged me. You might as well talk to me. You interrupted what I was doing. You might as well make a conversation.
Whatever.
Favorite Christmas foods? Eggnog, fruitcake.
I'm going to have to go with, like, cookies. I like Christmas cookies.
Yeah, peanut butter cookies with the peanut butter, the Reese's in
Yeah,
them.
I've done those in a video.
Yep. Sandy says, my boyfriend met me on Facebook. He requested me as a friend. I didn't add him at first because I didn't know who he was. Took me a while. He requested me again. I finally added him. Oh.
There you go.
Irish breakfast is much nicer, John, says Paul. Feel free to send food to these guys, people.
That's funny.
Full English breakfast is the bomb. My current hubby met AOL Widowers Support Group and will be married in 21 years next month. My first hubby, 18 years before he passed.
See, AOL, it works. Paul needs a break.
Johan says there was a very nice policeman has told me to leave due to a gas leak. So bye.
There you go.
Man, good grief.
I think trouble follows Johan.
Yeah. Frankie says, Paul, what's the difference between Irish and UK breakfast? I thought was the same. Irish have like potato bits on their full breakfast mostly. It's yummy. Nice. Yeah, Brexit, AOL chat, I missed that. Used to go all over the UK meeting girls as a teen. Oh, no. Now the weirdos ruined it for all the rest of us, and they shut down the chat rooms. Yeah, that's true.
Mm-hmm.
Potato, LOL. Toddies are good. I've ordered like 3 microwave ones with herby butter on them for shopping tomorrow.
Sounds
LOL. John, I like seeing your laugh. It's contagious. What was your screen name? Mine was football player.
I think I was soccer girl then.
And because I had just graduated high school, because she's older. So I had just graduated high school, and I had just started going to a community college. So that's why she thought she knew me, because she
Yes.
She
I have just been to a party recently that had a bunch of the local community college football players, because my friend was the trainer for the football team, so they all hung out together.
Right. And I was still in high school. I was just still a little kid.
You're so dumb.
Stalking an underage child.
You were not in high school anymore. You were graduated, weirdo.
Just barely. Just barely.
Oh my gosh, you're such a nerd.
Well, so yeah, football player was my screen name.
Yeah.
My fellow side of the family are Irish, and yes, they are potato mad. They have them with nearly everything. Eskimo, I know that AOL sound, chat room full. Yep. When we were on AOL, we had to pay for every minute we were on.
Oh man, don't you hate those? My parents would get so mad. You've been on there too long.
Let's see. Selling, where are we at? Oh, mince pies, ice cream.
Ugh.
We had mince pie for Thanksgiving.
My aunt makes mince pie. Everybody says it's good, but I don't really care for it.
RP Tranter, just a thought. Did you ever get the Christmas mag I sent?
Not yet, but we missed mail last week. We didn't go to the box.
We didn't make it Friday. Yeah, they were closed Thursday. You went on Tuesday, didn't you?
Yeah, there was nothing there.
Okay.
Yeah.
We'll go tomorrow, Monday. We'll go Monday and check. Gilbert says, I've said before, but I met my now wife's best friend in a chat room back in the dial-up days. My wife came with her to meet me, and the rest is history.
I like that one.
Yep.
That's a good one.
You were playing EverQuest. He was a buff human warrior, and you were a wood elf cleric.
Wood elf.
Elf cleric.
Nope.
John would call it. John could have been Muscle Man.
Oh, good grief.
Get yourself a toy boy. Great channel. Love watching with my daughter.
Hello, my lovelies. Hope you're all well. Thank you, Mike. We are very well.
Hello, hello.
Oh, Lulu, I added you as a moderator because you're always here and you can help out. So if somebody's being dumb now, you have some power.
You now have authority to kick people out for being rude.
I was thinking that. I was like, she's always on here. We might as well add her.
Yep.
So I hope you don't mind. So if somebody's being silly, you can click the 3 little circles at the end of their name.
She's a promoter. Why? What did I do? Frankie says, I have a hubby, but even when I was single, I was always too scared to do online dating. There are some weirdos out there.
Right.
You tell me about it.
Shut up! Oh my gosh.
Well, that's back then. The way you had to do it, you had to talk to somebody for long enough via messages.
And like you came down to my house and you met my parents.
Well, yeah, but after all that, so I mean, so what I'm saying is,
I vetted you first.
Right. So you vet each other by messaging back and forth for a good duration of time, and then you took it to the phone, and you call and back in the not on a cell phone even, but you're calling from a landline.
Yes.
And you talk to each other, so it's like, okay, you're not obviously weird enough that I couldn't catch nothing.
I'm getting bad vibes.
Right. And then I can hear your voice, and you don't sound like a weirdo. So then, okay, do that for a couple weeks. See, it took a lot longer. I think you had to do a lot more work to make it work and make it happen.
Yes.
But,
and realistically, you went to school with my brother too, so he did know you a little bit.
Yeah, but I was way older, so.
Only a couple of years. Frankie says, oh wait, here. Irish breakfast has white pudding as well as black pudding, I think. Vaguely remember the breakfast in Dublin, but I was worse for wear that morning.
Is white pudding made the same as black pudding?
Probably not, since they're different colors, right?
I would assume that there wouldn't be blood in white, because then the color would be different, but I don't know.
Mick says, no, it's good, Lulu. Your job is to administer to kill the trolls. Paul says, hold on to your seats. I'm back.
There we go.
Lulu says, yes, I got the power. Thank you, I'm honored. Good. I thought you might enjoy that.
Yep. I love being able to not have to worry about it.
Right.
I like when I go back and I get to read the comment and go, no, somebody else already hit it for me. Cool.
Yes.
Thanks.
And like sometimes I feel like I'm too slow. I'm like, oh wait, I missed that.
Well, yeah, because we're usually way behind. Gilbert said, I love your guys' banter, just like me and my missus.
Yes, very much.
We have a really good friendship and relationship like that. I can get away saying a lot, and she gets away with a lot. And...
Yes, that is true. Lulu said, gosh, I'm blushing. Everyone gets my cookies. And Paul said, now, Lulu.
Oh, you guys.
Now Kevin says, Lulu, now we're going to say some bad stuff just to irritate you and test you out.
Well, just know that most inappropriate and foul language are already filtered out, so they already won't make it through.
It'll already be hidden.
But it's the weirdos that are being creative that will slip through.
Yes.
Congratulations, Lulu. Use your new power wisely. LOL. Catherine says, oh my gosh, all my neighbors are out there being overachievers and decorating like crazy. We look like Christmas with the cranks over here, only no vacation.
Right. We don't have anything out yet.
I need to feel better so I can go stand outside to put decorations up. But this week we'll start doing stuff. We'll start working on stuff this week, though. Ashley says, I moved 200 miles from home for my new job and met my soon-to-be husband. At the time, I already had a boyfriend, which had moved with me. I had to dump him and have been here with my partner for 10 years. That's like Jim from The Office.
That is.
When Karen moved to him from...
Yes. From the other office.
From the other office back to Scranton. And then he dumped her for Pam.
Yeah. That's pretty harsh.
I'm referencing The Office in this crowd, and they're not going to like The Office.
I know, that's true.
The Office comments.
That's the American Office, sorry.
Yep. Getting really mad if I say that's a better version, too. Black pudding is made from blood and suet and spices. White pudding is more the fat, meat, and deliciousness. That's what I'm talking about. There we go.
Okay.
Eskimo wishing you a long and happy marriage, Ashley. Yes, agree on that. Lulu rocks. I agree on that. Lulu's cookies are soggy. I don't know about that. Her crisps are soggy. Lulu's guys focus on the ones who need our attention. Big Jon and Jess. Not me. Everyone gang up on Lulu.
Uh-oh, poor Lulu.
Paul, how rude. They're microwaved to make them gooey, not soggy. King Dale Clark. Guys, I need some advice. Man here, age 26 from UK. Last few weeks I've been chatting to a Ukrainian woman. Is this going okay or is this going to go bad?
I pre-read it and it just cuts off. I don't know.
I like her so much, but yesterday she told me they were going to cut her internet. I think she's going to... Oh.
Yeah.
Asked me to send money. What should I do? Oh, don't send her money.
Yeah, I wouldn't send money.
No. It would take a long time of talking to somebody and vetting somebody to send them anything like that. And it would have to be not a stupid amount.
Right.
You know, like if you needed $20 or $50, maybe. after a couple months or a month of me knowing you. But if you're asking for, I need $10,000 after a week, you're nuts.
Mm-hmm.
I've got a craving for microwave cheese in a bowl, instant fondue.
Interesting.
What's your favorite Christmas movie? Mine are Home Alone and Deck the Halls.
Home Alone's good. We always watch
A Christmas
Christmas
Story.
Story.
National Lampoon's Christmas Vacation.
Elf.
The Elf. Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer.
All of those.
All of those ones. So all the Frosty the Snowmans. All of those. How the Grinch Stole Christmas with Jim Carrey's a good one.
Mm-hmm.
And pretty much any version
Actually, I like the old Grinch too, the cartoon.
Yeah, but I was going to say any version of A Christmas Carol.
Yes.
Any version.
We watch a lot of Christmas movies.
I love them.
Yep. Have you tried haggis? Yes.
We have.
But not true haggis. We had canned okay for America version.
Imported from a can, minus lungs. But it was good.
Yeah, it was good. I enjoyed the flavor and the seasoning. Not a problem with it. Eskimo says, don't send it, Dale. Yep, agree. Paul's grasp of the English language is mostly inappropriate. We have noticed that, actually.
Jon Jess, does Jon ever cry at sad movies? I cried in the movie Titanic.
Did you?
Yes.
I wasn't with you when you watched that.
No, that was way too old. Yeah, I was way too early, way back. I'm trying to think, has there ever been another movie that's made me cry?
You don't watch a lot of sad movies.
No, because they make you cry. Yeah. Why would you do that to yourself? Why would you watch something that is intentionally watch something that's going to make you cry? What's the point of that? Movies are to relieve and get away. I got a troll, killed it. Jon, would you be up for eating a tube of Pringles as quick as you can challenge? Think record is 3 minutes. I did want to do that one. I've been seeing Brandon's and Bob's. They're quick little shootouts. I would love to start doing those. I do need to.
I think that'd be too scratchy for me.
I think I would fail. In 3 minutes, I don't think I could do it.
Lulu says, I'm trying with laughter here. Hi Ho says, thankfully I've already seen that much. He's watching the U.S. Office. Oh. He's on the final season. Thankfully, no spoilers. Yep.
Christopher says, my girlfriend finished with after 9 years. She couldn't handle my mental illness and just gave up on me. Dang.
That is hard.
Sandy, see you guys later. Gonna do stuff. All right, Sandy, see ya. Big John, thanks for the advice. It feels so awkward telling my friends about my online girlfriend because they all laugh. I also can't send money. I'm not rich, but God, I love this girl. Do you believe online dating can work? It can. We're proof. But
it is easier if you're within reasonable distance of each other.
It'd be really hard to not ever get to actually meet them or see them.
Right.
But it's all a matter of timing and just how you're feeling about it, and ultimately it's on you. You know, if you go broke, sending all your money to someone and you get scammed, well, it sucks for you.
Exactly.
So you have to make those decisions, not anybody else.
Yep. Mike says, isn't it wonderful that we can chat live across the pond? Isn't the internet a wonderful thing? It really is. It's amazing.
Yep.
Produce says Christmas Vacation.
Yep.
Can't say that one.
Yep. I love that movie.
Mike says, I don't watch many Christmas movies except Home Alone. Home Alone is great.
Yes, it is. My first impression of an Instagram was 3 different women asking for help with their rent.
That's crazy. And we just got a super chat.
RP Chandra, that's a good idea.
I would never send anyone money.
Thank you, RP.
I would never send anyone who asks for money.
Thank you. Lewis says, have you seen the new Grinch with Benedict Cumberbatch? I watched finally the live-action Lion King yesterday. I cried.
I haven't seen either of those.
Ashley said, I like the newer Christmas movies, mostly on Netflix. I think I can't stand any of those Hallmark.
The Hallmark ones?
I can't stand those movies.
They're just like the cheesy romance novels where it's a preset, like, guy meets girl, guy and girl have misunderstanding.
Yeah.
Guy and girl finally get together.
Yeah.
It's like, you know what's going to happen. Like, what's the thrill in it?
I can't do it. Paul says, Christmas movie, A Christmas Carol, the 74 version. I don't know the years.
Right.
I like the old ones. I like I'll go
the
back.
Black and white ones.
I'll go watch the black and white ones. But then the one with Jean-Luc Picard, what's his name? That's his name?
Yeah.
That's a good one too. Yeah, I like those. I cried too, and every time I watched it, I still cry. says Mike Smith.
Gilbert said, I cried at planes, trains, and automobiles. I'm pathetic. I find that now that I'm actually a parent, movies with kids, like, being in danger and things like that bother me more.
Yep. Eskimo says, same here on the Christmas movies. My favorite is A Christmas Story. Mm-hmm. You'll shoot your eye out.
Yep. Santa Claus the 1985 made me cry when all the toys broke and the kids cried. I cried for them.
Oh, no. Captain Shawshank Redemption and Teen Mile made me cry.
I think maybe Green Mile.
Green Mile, oh, probably. Forrest Gump 2.
Yeah.
You cried when Leo let go. I'm shocked and ashamed. No, not that part. It was you want to get deep about it and specific. It was the part where the kids were in bed with their mom was praying with them, and the water started coming in the door. That literally was the moment that got me. I was like, that sucks. This movie's stupid.
Yeah, that is a pretty sad part.
Yeah.
Yeah. I've only ever seen that movie once.
Great, now you can start crying. Knock it off. BigJon TV, thanks for your advice being in this position. I don't know who to turn to because most people laugh when I tell them I have an online woman. Yeah, I mean, I don't even know what to say. Like, it's different.
Go cautiously.
Yeah, it is awkward and it is abnormal and it's rare and you might be being catfished. It might be bogus. You just have to keep that in mind. Don't do anything too far or too stupid. And don't give away too much. Be cautious. That's all you can do. You have to have some faith in human kind, you know. Mm-hmm. So hopefully it doesn't ruin it for you.
Yeah.
Thanks so much, dude. I told one of my pals, and unfortunately, you have no confidence in women where we live. Is there? What? Where are we at? Same thing. Oh, The Passion made me cry. Game of Thrones starts again in Ireland tonight from season 1.
That'd be fun.
So King Dale Clarkson, thanks so much. Produce Not Pills, do you feel you can fall in love virtually? Is there a difference being in person?
Oh, that's a hard one.
I think you could. I think you can. I think if you talk to somebody long enough and well enough that you can know whether you like them as a person and who they are without seeing their face. I think it's like I could get to know you well enough and know about you that it may not be like true love, but like I love the idea of you.
Interesting.
You know? Have to make sure you aren't being catfished on online dating.
Yep, for sure.
It's risky for sure. It's risky for sure.
Yep.
Eskimo, I love Game of Thrones. My daughter sent me the DVD season 1 to 7.
You know, I really liked it too, but the ending really bothered me.
Produce says the Hallmark movies are so bad they can be good though. LOL. Meg, I like the song at the end of the Muppets Christmas Carol.
I love the Muppets Christmas Carol. That's a good one.
I know exactly the song they're thinking of.
Is it the Wassailing?
No.
Which one is it?
I don't. Now I don't know. You messed me up. Paul says, "Hey Jon and Jess, I just fell over my shoe and my dog hates me. My landlord hates me. Can you send me money?" Lewis says, "It's a cartoon version of the Jim Carrey's Grinch Stole Christmas. I love any Christmas movie, but I love Krampus, where the spirit of Father Christmas comes and haunted you if you left your house." Jean-Luc Picard's Patrick Stewart.
Yeah, that's his name.
That's his real name.
I couldn't.
I was like, Jean-Luc Picard's not his real name.
It's not his real name, but it's his most
good call. Thanks.
Well known.
Eskimo, overall, never send any money, even if it is someone you've talked to for a few months. Once you do, there'll be tons of others.
I agree. That's something you've got to be so cautious with.
Big John sounds mad, but my girlfriend told me she wants a child with me. Is that too much to talk about? Yeah, don't talk about that. I mean, there's nothing wrong with that, right?
It's just we haven't met yet.
Well, it depends. The conversation is like, would you have kids at some point in life? Yes, I would. I would love kids at some point. Yes, that's a normal conversation. It's not a normal conversation with somebody you've never met to be like, make me a baby. Like
That's a bit much.
I want your child now. That's not normal. Lula says he'd sadly hunted you down and you died. Wow.
That's the Krampus movie?
Yeah.
I haven't seen that one. I don't know about scary Christmas movies, although there is this new Christmas, Black Christmas? Is that what it's called?
Something like that.
I think I would watch that one.
Barbara says I cried at Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer. I cried at Hallmark commercials. Hallmark card commercials, says Eskimo.
Let's see, Mike says, my wife and I are going to Lapland in Finland for Christmas. Really looking forward to it. First time I'll have a white Christmas. Looking forward to visiting the Santa Village. Cool. Frankie says, are you missing the kids or have you enjoyed the peace and quiet? A little bit of both.
Yeah, a little bit.
I do enjoy those claymation movies. Yes, those are my favorite. I'm being told how rude by Paul, but I don't know what was rude.
I do enjoy those claymation movies. They have Christmas ones. I do. I like those ones too. I'm crying right now. I stubbed my toe on the wooden part of the sofa, says Lulu. Uh-oh.
That's the worst. I hate that.
Vote Brexit says, what's catfish? Catfishing means, it's kind of like a bait and switch. It's like if I were to post a picture of me that looked like Brad Pitt, and I'm like, this is who I am.
Yeah.
I am, I'm a 35-year-old bodybuilder who works out every day, and I never eat any sugar.
And you're beautiful, and I love you, and I want to be with you.
And you should send
me money.
Yeah, you should send me money, and I love you so much, and I need money for this and that, and you give it to him. That's called catfishing.
Yep.
Paul says, oh, sorry, my mind's in the gutter.
Usually. Produce says, if you fall in love online, can you really get catfish? Shouldn't you love them unconditionally? Right? Like, I don't know. But you're falling in love with the idea of something, and that's not what they really are. You're falling in love with a lie. This is getting all deep.
This is. The problem is you should, but if the other person's doing it to intentionally screw you out of something and to steal from you or to gain because of that, I don't think it's fair to fall in love with that. I don't think that's a fair, well, I love you no matter what, except everything that you presented is fake and false, and you're doing it to lie to gain something. I think that's a different subject. Now, like, if I told Jess I wasn't a big fat dude, but I was a bodybuilder, but everything else was right, maybe she could look over the fact that, I really am, overweight. That's not as big of a deal as if I told her that I was completely different. Just a thought.
Carol says, when Clark thinks he's getting a Christmas bonus in National Lampoon's, heartbreaking. Right? You watch that and you're like, no.
Eskimo,
Jelly of the month.
Yeah. The reality shows are horrible today that I can barely watch TV. Love After the Lockup. The ending was horrible. I don't know
Game
that
of
one.
Thrones.
Oh, yeah. MAWRKP. I watch the old Christmas movies here in Leeds, UK. It's a Wonderful Life, Scrooge, and Miracle on 34th Street.
So I've never gotten into It's a Wonderful Life.
No.
And Miracle on 34th Street, never really watched that one either.
Yep.
You know what one I do like? The Scrooged with Bill Murray.
Oh.
That's a good one.
I don't know if I've watched that one either. Because I have my set favorites. Nothing else is allowed, Do you ever watch Netflix?
On occasion. The Rainbow Bowtie says, nice vid. Shout out. There you go.
There you go. Rainbow Bowtie. Shout out to you. Thank you for being here.
Kingdale here again says she sent a message on WhatsApp. She's not asking for money. Her internet's fine.
There you go.
Now he's happy.
There you go.
So no catfish? Maybe.
Kenny the Grilling Maniac. Sorry, my phone died. Had to put it on charger. All right.
Vote Brexit says, if it's human-based, I don't cry, but I'll cry over an animal. Yeah, animal stuff is pretty hard.
Yeah.
In movies.
There was a movie I cried at as a kid. I don't remember what it was, but the kids had a big St. Bernard. And it was in a snow igloo. Like outside. They were like in a snow fort.
Right.
And the dog was in the bottom part of it, and they were climbing around it, and it collapsed. And the dog died.
Oh my
I cried
gosh.
at that one, too.
There was a movie with penguins that Maddie used to cry about in the car when we watched it.
It was like Happy Feet? Because
Was it Happy Feet?
No, it's the one where they travel. Where the penguins travel from one place to the other. It wasn't. I don't think it was Happy Feet. I think it was more like a real one.
I don't remember, but she cried always at that one.
I played a horror PC game about Santa who chased you with an axe like Slenderman. I messed my pants with right. Also, John, you need to check out a song called "I'm the Man Who Slits the Turkey's Throat at Christmas."
Okay.
I like The Duck Dynasty guys have a really good Christmas album.
They do, actually. They're pretty good.
Vote Brexit, isn't that just stupidity? Why would anyone send someone they haven't met money? It would take a lot for me to be comfortable with that. It wouldn't. I may not have been able to ever meet you, but if I've talked to you every day for 6 months, there might be a different sense of.
It's on a case-by-case basis, too, I think.
Yeah. I look better than Brad's out. Gilbert said, I married the woman I met online and I'm completely broke. She'll take all of your money either way. Well, that's true.
That is true.
Lewis says, catfish is a fake perspective of a person off an image on Google and they're ashamed of showing their true self.
Right.
So, yeah, I mean, if there's enough reality based in the conversation, you might be able to look past a few things that are kind of being bent. But if the whole concept of, falling in love and connecting with somebody is completely false and fake,
right,
I think you're messed up.
So basically, catfishing is most politicians. Kind of.
Yeah.
And Produce says, I just think most catfishes just end up the person not physically looking like what they thought. Those people are then just shallow then if they don't love them.
Yeah.
A lot of the catfishing I've seen, those stories about the person doing the catfishing is doing it for like financial gain.
Yeah.
And like I think that's pretty shallow and sneaky and.
Also, I cry every time my dog farts.
John, you're not fat. You're chunky and smexy.
There we go.
Meg says, normally these fake love interests always say they are deeply in love with you and have a sob story like they are in need of medical bill help. Never done online dating, though.
Yeah.
And see, those are the ones I've seen where it's like they're looking to get something out of it,
right,
not just the relationship.
Yep. All right, guys, we're going to talk about being done here pretty soon.
Yep.
We
it's
reached
almost lunchtime.
It is. It's after 12. It's 12:30. Good grief.
Vote says, to be honest, I've never met someone in real life and they look like their pictures. Yeah, of course not. Because of course you're going to pick the most appealing picture and like your face is perfect and your smile's right and your best angle.
Yeah. So King Dale says, new message from Red Flag. Here it is. Baby Dale, can I ask you something, please? Please don't get mad at me or think I'm using you, but I need to ask you something very soon. Yeah, that doesn't sound right.
Yeah. Definitely a red flag.
Is durian the vomit fruit? Yes, it is. And I want to get one of those too.
Yeah.
I know where I can get them, but they're expensive. They're talking like $50 or $60 for a fruit this big. But I would like to try it. Have you ever visited England? You're very welcome here. I love you lots. Thank you, Mike. No, we haven't, but we will at some point.
That is our goal.
Have you ever tried durian? Would you?
Have not. I think I would. They're just really expensive.
Yeah, we would. We will.
Ashley says, I used to love horror movies, but as soon as I got older, I've realized how scary real life actually is. So I don't want to make it worse. I'd rather pretend I'm in a magical rom-com. Yeah, I don't know. I'm kind of the opposite. I like seeing the worst case scenario, and then I go back to real life and I'm like, this isn't bad. Nobody's chasing me with a knife. There's nobody hiding in my closet.
Right.
I'm good.
So King Dale Clark, talking about, please send me money. I'm so hungry. Please just once. Send her $5 and then block her. If she's really hungry, that'll help her buy a meal. But yeah, that's not legit. I don't think that's legit. Have a great day. Thank you, Terry. Appreciate it. Did you say out loud already? Durian is a fruit that smells like some. Smells some fruity, but it says stinks like vomit. Yeah, it's supposed to It's
supposed to taste really good, but smell really bad.
That's what I've heard.
Barbara says, thank you for being with us today. We've enjoyed it.
Okay, Paul. Yep. When you meet in real life, I look just like my wanted poster. Patrick Stewart is from where I am here in the UK, Yorkshire, and I like Bill Murray movie Scrooge. I like him in Groundhog Day and Ghostbusters 1 and 2.
Bill Murray's great.
Durian fruit stinks, but tastes amazing.
That's what I've heard. Yeah. I can't say from personal experience.
Yep.
Vote says, unless you're on a bridge in London. I had that thought as I was saying it. Like, not a very timely comment. Dang it.
What's for lunch, guys? I don't know. Probably nothing. I
want some soup.
We'll probably go to dinner somewhere tonight.
I think I have some soup in the cabinet.
I think Paul should have a warning.
Right?
We're going to have our moderators banning each other now. Moderators silencing each other. I feel so down now, to be honest. Darn it. We were talking 4 weeks. Was even saving my money to visit her. Yeah, I would probably not worry about her anymore. I would probably move on.
Or continue talking and be like, you know what, I'm not comfortable sending money at this point.
I don't have it.
Yeah, I don't have it.
I'm this, I'm that too. And see her response.
Because maybe her response will dictate your response.
Now, Jess is finding the silver lining here. I would probably just cut and run. But
and I'm too nice.
Send $5 with the coupon. There you go. Find a takeaway coupon and a $5 bill. And be like, here you go.
Right. He said she was from the Ukraine. Do they have DoorDash? Can you DoorDash her some food?
Yeah, I'll send you the food itself, not the money. I'll order you a pizza.
Yeah. John's feeling lucky.
What's your view on out-of-body experiences? I have no idea.
Haven't ever had one.
Tell her to go to a food bank if she's hungry. There you go. See?
And it's hard, too, because if she's in the Ukraine, I don't know, like, what are social services like in that area, and, like, what are her options.
Yep. All right, guys, 2-minute warning here. We're going to bail. Thanks for hanging out with us. We appreciate all the interaction and comments. You guys rock. The kids are at grandma's or in the dryer. Yeah, I don't know what else we got planned for the weekend. Mostly lazy, probably.
Yeah, maybe getting some decorations out. We'll see. Maybe putting away some decorations first.
Yep.
That's always the first step.
Maybe we'll take a nap. I'm tired. This weather's perfect sleeping weather. So.
It is. It's really good. And my toes are freezing, so I need to put some slippers on or something.
All right, guys. So here's the outro. Ready? Thank you for hanging out with us. We appreciate you. Thank you for the super chats and stickers. You guys rock.
We really appreciate it.
You guys make our channel. We are almost at 10,000 subscribers, which we're going to do some fun stuff when we hit that number.
Yep.
And today, okay, kids, have a great day. Yes, you too. Have you thought about doing live taste tests?
I have some thoughts on those.
I have some not so good thoughts on them, because here's why. Live videos don't get the same replay
That is true.
as normal videos do.
But maybe if we amp it up beforehand, like, hey, we're going to be doing this, check in, come, make sure you come, put it everywhere.
But that's fine. But then they still won't watch it afterwards.
True. Maybe, I don't know.
You know what I mean? Like,
maybe I need to do more with, like, the tags and the thumbnails and
could
stuff.
be. Because when we post a live video after the fact, very rarely do the numbers go up. Most people don't sit and rewatch a 2-hour live stream from last weekend.
Right, that's true.
But if we just have a taste test video of this and it's 10 minutes, the numbers will just continue to rise.
Right.
So it's not as beneficial to the channel as a whole to do too much during live streams. The live streams are for you and I and us to connect. But as far as like...
Right. They're not...
It's not...
They're
cool.
not view getting.
Yeah. Yep.
Antolane says, have a great day. And Paul says, you can order him pizza anytime, you handsome devil. RP is heading off to Germany on the 14th for 5 days. So he's going to send us some Xmas sweets from there.
Awesome.
Yay, that'll be fun.
And it literally says, I watched a last live stream. Yeah, people do. But you look at the numbers from here. You know, go back and look at last Saturday's live, and then look at any of the taste test videos from the week.
Yep.
Like, they go up this much more, where the other stuff just continues to rise.
Yep. A nap sounds good, says Produce.
Tags and thumbnails. Is that S&M?
No.
Be great for all of us hardcore supporters. It is, and this group of us, these 60 to 65, 70 people that are here with us when we go live, you guys rock. We love it.
Yep. And it's definitely, this is like the core group where, like, we know these people now.
I said I couldn't send any, and guess what happened? She blocked me.
There you go. See, so that's what happened.
Can you believe it? Yes, I can believe it. That didn't sound right at all.
Unfortunately.
So, be thankful you were messed with now. It didn't cost you any money. You wasted a little bit of your time and a little part of your heart, but you didn't get royally screwed, so think of it as a positive and move forward.
It's a learning experience for sure.
Yep. Paul says, I missed last Saturday's live. I'll tell you right now, we probably won't have a live stream next Saturday because we're going to be going to get our Christmas tree. So we'll have to make up for it at some point during the weekend. So So make sure you got the notifications on. I'm curious to start testing other time frames too.
Yeah, that would be good.
Like this is ideal for the UK crowd, but you know I want the rest. I want to see 9,000 people.
I know that'd be
or
so
1,000
amazing.
people. I want YouTube. I want to mess with YouTube a bit and see what they'll do, because they're only notifying this much of our audience.
Mm-hmm.
But where's the rest? You know.
Yep.
Like I love you guys for hanging out. Like you guys rock. You guys are the core.
For sure.
But yeah, we're almost 10,000. That's gonna be great. We got a couple of fun video ideas.
Yep.
We will do a live stream of something based around that as well. Jess has some good ideas for that. I found a pack of frozen durian for like $13.
Yeah, our Asian market does have it.
I did see something like that similar too.
Night night, guys. Have a great week. MA says good night, fam.
Are you streaming a Christmas special? We might try and check in on
No
Christmas.
bacon Yule log this year.
No bacon Yule log. That was fun. It didn't go as good as I thought.
Work.
Yeah, we might try and do something. Do a little getting the Christmas tree video.
Typically.
Absolutely. Anthony did not get live notifications today. Most time I do.
Huh.
Wow, you're still live? Yes, we're still there, but we're wrapping up.
We're wrapping up. We're going, man. We're going.
2 hours is pretty common. It goes really quick. So yeah, if you want 9,000, we are a different country.
Yes, because he's Ireland. He's
Yeah.
not in the UK. Get it right.
I know. I'm sorry.
Guys, we love chatting with you on a Saturday, but understand you have lives too, and we'll be busy over the festive period. Yeah.
Yep.
And I know everybody understands.
Yep. And I try to. Do you advertise your channel on social media, etc.? We have a Twitter, Facebook, and Instagram. We don't do as good as we should with social media platforms, so that is something we need to start picking up on. Yes, yes. Paul is not from the UK. He's Irish.
Right.
Yes.
Lulu says, I'm curious as to know what your Thursday vid is, seeing as I caught Jess yesterday. Thank you for making me blue. I feel honored and have an awesome weekend. Yep. I told her we were filming yesterday when we were chatting.
Yes. We can't tell you.
You gotta wait for Thursday. It's a surprise.
It's a different one. It's a fast food that.
It'll be a comparison.
Yeah, it's you have. We don't do
A
these.
showdown.
Don't do these very often. They've made a couple of appearances on our channel throughout the years. It is a seasonal item at fast food locations that is very limited and very seasonal. So.
Let's see. Irish, or Northern Irish, Paul? Sparky spank, John.
All right.
Spanky.
We are out. Guys, thank you so much for everything. We will catch you.
Am I getting ready to click that button?
Yep, get ready.
Here it comes, guys. Thank you for watching. Hope you guys enjoyed this. We really do.
Yep.
We enjoy chatting.
Yep.
We appreciate everything.
Yep.
Without you, we'd just be talking to ourselves.
Exactly.